So in today's video, I'm going to explore the world of Chris Collins fragrances. This is something that I've wanted to do for a long time, ever since I learned about Chris Collins, probably about a year ago. I've heard so many people, so many of my favorite fragrance content creators say such amazing things about their favorite Chris Collins fragrances. So for the first time, I'm going to be putting my nose on each one of the 5 fragrances that are included in the World of Chris Collins Discovery set. So, if you want to see what my first impressions of these fragrances are from the world of Chris Collins, keep watching. So, I just wanted to say a little bit about Chris Collins for those who are not familiar with him. I myself have only been sort of vaguely familiar with him, mostly as the creator behind World of Chris Collins fragrances, but he also had a whole life before this, which kind of led to him creating fragrances, which I think is just really fascinating. So he used to be a fashion model, and he was traveling internationally as a fashion model. At the time, I believe he lived in Harlem, and a lot of his inspirations come from his father, who used to wear fragrance a lot, as well as Harlem and the places that he traveled when he was an international fashion model. So I just wanted to read this quote by Chris Collins, which is at the very top of the About page on his website. Fragrance is a portal, a way to transcend time, place, and memory. My creations are more than just scents, they are stories, deeply personal and inspired by the experiences that shaped me. Each one is a blend of artistry and transformation designed to take you on a journey. I mean, I love any fragrance designer that is connected to fragrance as a way to transcend time, place, and memory. That's really my entry point into fragrances: feeling, transcendence, place, and memory. It's kind of hard to avoid since, you know, our limbic system, which we use to smell, is connected to memory, but more on that nerdy stuff later. Let's move on. Chris Collins is also a Black owned fragrance brand. This will be the, I think, fourth ever Black owned fragrance brand that I have tried so far in my fragrance era. I know that there are several more out there waiting for me to discover. But let's talk about the 5 fragrances that come in this World of Chris Collins Discovery set. So, this is what the Chris Collins Discovery set looks like. This is usually sold out most of the time. I remember the last savings event, or maybe even before that, I was looking for it. I had hearted it in my Sephora account, but this was the fourth thing that I picked up in the Sephora savings event recently. And I was really surprised to see that it was still there. So I was just like, let me just throw this in the cart right now. Let me just take my chance right now. So on Sephora, this discovery set is called World of Chris Collins Mini Bestsellers Perfume Set. And it retails for 25 bucks. I mean, like, just like on the regular. So I think even without the benefit of a 20% discount, this is a really, really great, affordable offering from Chris Collins. I'm a little nervous about smelling these since he's really creating fragrances that have more projection and strength than maybe I'm used to. I know that some of these are unisex, and there are a couple that I'm really, really looking forward to that some of my favorite female fragrance content creators are in love with. But I'm totally open to it. I'm very excited for this. So, this set comes with, as I said, 5 fragrances. The first one is Danse Sauvage. Long Kiss Goodnight, of course, is the one that I'm really, really excited to smell. Lost in Paradise is the third one. African Rooibos, I've heard amazing things about as well. And the last but not least is Harlem Nights. So these are all 2 ml spray bottles, by the way. We're going to start with African Rooibos. And the notes for African Rooibos are at the top: bergamot, cardamom, and black pepper. The heart notes are rooibos, tea accord, and orris butter. And the base notes are cedarwood, tonka bean, immortelle, flower, absolute. I'm out of tester strips today, so I'm going to be using cotton rounds. I'm definitely getting the tea. I've never smelled rooibos tea, but there's definitely a tea note here. It's sweet, not super sweet. This is, yeah, this is a strong fragrance. It's a little greenish too. So there's like some freshness in this. It's a little masculine for me, but of course, these are first impressions, which I rarely ever do on my channel anymore. So I expect that my feelings about all of these fragrances will change and shift a little bit with time. It's not like beast mode. It's not like rawr, like it's not. It actually develops really nicely. It's not really my kind of fragrance. It's not really the kind of notes that I go for, but it's nice. It's really nice. It's the cardamom that I'm getting actually. I said rooibos tea accord. I am getting that, but the sweetness or the warm sort of sweetness of it is coming, I think, from the cardamom. The bergamot is giving it that fresh, sort of green aspect. It's nice. It's kind of like, to me, like a daytime fragrance. I get that fresh sense of it, sort of being the kind of fragrance that you spray on after a shower, perhaps, maybe. But then in the afternoon as well. Let's read about it. So it says, indulge in the essence of African rooibos, where a gentle breeze carries the exquisite aroma of rare rooibos leaves and the rich cedarwood notes that grace the slopes of South Africa's majestic mountains, infused with the allure of spicy black pepper and the opulence of warm cardamom. This fragrance reveals itself as a multi-dimensional masterpiece, while the radiant essence of bergamot infuses vibrant life into every facet. This scent is the epitome of effortless charisma, a sensory journey that transcends luxury, inviting you to embrace a level of comfort in your own skin that only the most discerning connoisseurs can truly appreciate. The picture I get in my head is of someone who is confident, effortless, definitely comes through, um, chill, kind of laid back. Yeah, this is good. It's woody. It's the tea accord. It's that cardamom, the freshness of the bergamot. I like this. I like it mostly for a man though. So this is African rooibos. First one, pretty good. Okay, so for the second one, I'm going to try Harlem Nights, which, of course, for me, because of my age, automatically makes me think of Harlem Nights with Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor and Della Reese and a bunch of veteran, amazing, hilarious Black comedians. But I'm sure that certain aspects of that were probably involved in designing this, but I'm sure this was going more non-comedic route in its design. So I'm going to spray this next. Hmm. I'm getting something that smells a little bit like tobacco. Another pretty masculine scent, but not one that I dislike. Ooh, this is taking me back. It is taking me back, though. It is taking me back. Um, hmm. I wonder if there's vetiver in this. There's a freshness to this as well, but more woodiness, not dark woodiness, but a sort of like light, airy, fresh woodiness and tobacco. I kind of like this. Mm. Ooh. Mm. I kind of like this. Let's see. Harlem Nights. The top notes of Harlem Nights. Oh, there's no tobacco in this at all, but there is rum. Yes. There is rum, clove, and nutmeg at the top. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. The heart notes are jasmine, orris, and patchouli. I think this is the second one. The first one had orris something in it. And the base notes are sandalwood, amber, and musk. Well, you know we love patchouli here, okay? And jasmine. I think maybe I like orris. I haven't really explored orris as a note on its own yet, but One of the fragrances that I recently bought in my first and second cards during the savings event has Oris. No, no, no. This is the 100 ml of commodities Bois has Oris in it. I think I might like Oris. I mean, rum, clove, and nutmeg. That is quite a good opener right there. And then jasmine, orris, and patchouli in the heart. Yes. Smooth, daring, and exuberant is the description of Harlem Nights. It says, immerse yourself in the opulence of a bygone era as this fragrance sweeps you away to a Harlem speakeasy, resplendent with its rich wood accents, ornate wallpaper, and exquisite chandeliers. A harmonious fusion of orris and musk evokes the sensation of indulging in a fine cigar, while a refined rum accord exudes the excellence of top shelf spirits. Together, these notes meticulously recreate the spirited ambiance of 1920s nightlife, where every evening held the promise of becoming an extraordinary legend. Unveil the splendor of this fragrance and step into the world of timeless sophistication and allure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nailed it. Nailed it. This is definitely Harlem Nights. This is really beautiful. I really, really like this fragrance a lot. Mm, yeah, definitely still on the masculine side, but I love to smell this. I even get like leatheriness from it too. Ooh, this has a lot of really good offerings here. I really, really, really like it a lot. Okay, that's it. Let me put this down. Let's go to the next one. Love that one though. Love Harlem Nights. So the next fragrance I'm going to try is Danse Sauvage. Wow. Wow. That one is that one just busted the door down. Definitely got that in the first two fans. This definitely has some woodiness in it. Maybe sandalwood, maybe cedar wood, but it's coming right off the top. It reminds me a little bit of Hinoki Fantôme by Boy Smells, which I like, but not quite as much as this. This is dry, airy, woody. Mm. Oh, there's an earthiness to this. This is good. This is good. I wonder if this one has vetiver in it. Oh, I really like this. So the top notes of Dawn Sauvage are cognac, plum, and saffron. Heart notes are pepper and chili and rose. And the base notes are cedar wood. Okay, got that right. Vanilla and oud. Oh, this is nice. It says crafted in homage to the enchanting allure of the Black Venus, an icon of the risque performances of 1920s Paris. This fragrance exudes an irresistible aura of luxury and intrigue. The intoxicating fusion of plum, cognac, and chili notes combines to captivate the senses, casting an enchanting spell that leaves a trail of mystery and charm in your wake. As you wear this fragrance, you will effortlessly bewitch all in your presence, leaving them entranced and intoxicated by your aura. It is really nice. It is intoxicating. Oh, this is the kind of fragrance that just makes me want to breathe in more. I love that. Earthy, woody, sexy, comforting, fresh. Ooh, I love this freaking fragrance. To me, it kind of reminds me, it gives me a little bit of the tea accord as well, even though there's none in this. Maybe it's the saffron I'm digging. Ah, this is really, really good. This is really, really freaking good. Okay, three out of three. So this next one is called Lost in Paradise. Ooh, oh, this is way more floral, way more feminine right off the bat. I think there might be coconut in here or some sort of coconut something. Coconut, ooh, very sweet. Definitely feels like there's a white floral in this. Beautiful, airy as well. Ooh, that sweetness is getting sweeter and sweeter. Maybe jasmine, maybe honeysuckle. This reminds me a little bit of nectar by commodity. It's strong. It's strong, but it's beautiful. So the notes for Lost in Paradise are coconut water, ylang ylang, ylang ylang. That's what's giving it that really sweet, just very sort of like distinct, maybe borderline aromatic sweetness. The heart notes are peach skin, wild orchid, and bamboo. And the base notes are driftwood, marine accord, and salted musk. Okay, so no jasmine in this. Wild orchid, I'm not quite familiar with, but I do pick up the orchid note in this. Coconut water, that was clear from the beginning, but there's no jasmine. This is a very strong fragrance. I see this as a fragrance that you have to be in the mood for. And it's a sweet, it's a beautiful fragrance, but you have to be in the mood for this. You have to be, have to be committed to this, I feel, because I get the feeling that his fragrances are very long lasting. All of them, none of them have been moderate, but not necessarily beast mode. I think this is perhaps the strongest that I've smelled from this set so far. But you really got to commit to this ylang ylang, which I thought was jasmine, because it is full blast. It is full blast. It's on 10. So if you are in the mood for that, this is really, really nice. Really, really, really nice. I do get a little bit of the peach too, but is definitely overwhelmed by the ylang ylang. You're not getting peach is not a standout in this. The peach skin note. I think the standout is coconut water, ylang ylang, driftwood, marine accord. I get a little bit of salted musk. I might have to just sort of like sit with this for a while. I'm sure a lot more comes through in this fragrance in the dry down on skin in particular. I'm not spraying these on skin right now though. Ooh, this is nice. It's very, very nice if you're in the mood for a very sweet ylang ylang, woody kind of fragrance. And like I said, this is definitely still unisex, but I think that'll be easier for just a person who wants something more floral and feminine to pull this off. So again, this is Lost in Paradise. You gotta love some ylang ylang to like this fragrance. So, last but not least is the Long Kiss Goodnight. This is one that I have really been anticipating. So, let's see what this is like. Hmm. Ooh. Wow. This, I really like the way Chris Collins has crafted these. Like, this, what am I getting? Okay. God dang. Okay. Sexiness, obviously. Um, this is so personal. It's personal, I will say. It's unique, it's personal, it's clearly Chris Collins' storytelling through fragrance. I mean, I get that from all of these, but A Long Kiss Goodnight, he there's he talks about how these fragrances represent experiences in his life. So this one, it's intimate. It's more than just sexy. It's inviting. It's sweetness. There is muskiness in it. This is a very intentional fragrance. All of these fragrances are. Some of them a little looser, like the very first one, African Rooibos. That's a looser fragrance. You could chill with that. You could kind of just relax, be casual with that one. Harlem Nights is a vibe as well. It is a vibe, right? This is very intentionally about creating a memory in an intimate setting. Um, it's about closeness, a luxury. It's elegant. It's sexy. It's bold. This is definitely unisex as well. I feel anyone can wear this, but it is very much about sexy time. Very much about sexy time. That's what I'll say about this fragrance. Let's read more about it. So I can't even tell you when I like a fragrance this much, I don't even try to guess what the notes are. I know that there's some woodiness in this, there's some sweetness. I can't really place what I'm getting because I'm too wrapped up in the entire vibe of Long Kiss Goodnight. This is described as warm, dreamy, and romantic for sure. The olfactive category is floral woody, absolutely on the nose. So the top notes of Long Kiss Goodnight: pink saffron, never heard of it. Love her, love her. Just met her today for the first time. Love her, love her. Passion fruit and coffee beans. Let's let me just run that back. Top notes of Long Kiss Goodnight are pink saffron, passion fruit, and coffee beans. The heart notes are frankincense, centifolia, rose, and pink peony. I am getting that peony. The base notes are agarwood or oud, crisp amber, and vanilla bean. This is absolutely beautiful. I would love to smell this, I think, just anytime, any time of the season, anywhere. If I smell this on somebody in a crowd, I would just stop. I would just stop and look around. Like, who is that? Where's it coming from? Where am I downwind? Am I upwind? Like, this is that beautiful, that stunning. Get your nose on these. Get your nose on these fragrances if you have not as yet. I love this experience. This is absolutely wonderful. And I'm glad that I'm trying them in the sequence that I did. I really, really love that Long Kiss Goodnight was the last one. I just feel like this whole journey has been like exactly as it should be. So I'm very, very, very happy with this. This is also, I have to say, this entire collection of fragrances and possibly all of his fragrances, mature level fragrances. This is not, for a youthful, frolic kind of situation. These are all, like I said, very well crafted, intentionally, fully realized, mature experience level kinds of fragrances. So, this is a fantastic discovery set. If you have not tried anything from Chris Collins yet and you just want to explore his fragrances, this is a fantastic discovery set. I have loved every one of these fragrances in different ways. Each one really does take you to a different space, a different sensibility. This is one of the things that I love most about fragrance. And so I really love the way Chris Collins' mind works around storytelling through these fragrances. I think he's done an incredible job. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have tried the Chris Collins Discovery set or if you've tried any other fragrances from Chris Collins that are not in this set. If you've bought full bottles, if you've never smelled anything from Chris Collins, is he someone whose fragrances that you wanted to try out? Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't as yet and you enjoy content like this. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you are notified every time I drop a video on my channel. And if you like this video, don't be shy. Click on the thumbs up button down below and show me your likes. It really helps my channel to grow, and I really, really appreciate your support and your engagement. I look forward to seeing you in my next video soon. Bye.